कुछ भी कह लो मैडम. लर्निंग इंग्लिश माइट बी इजी बट लर्निंग ग्रामर इट्स वे टू डिफिकल्ट. मतलब चाहे कितना भी टेंशन बोलने वाली थी, टेंसेस, यस, कितने भी टेंसेस हम लर्न कर लें, कैसे भी प्रेपोजिशन लर्न कर ले, व्हाट्सएवर द सब्जेक्ट वर्ब एग्रीमेंट रूल सब लर्न कर ले, लर्न तो कर लें बट उनको यूज कैसे करना है डेली लाइफ में उसका कोई आइडिया नहीं है, या फिर हम यूज करना चाहते हैं या करने चाहते हैं, सो वी गेट कंफ्यूज बिकॉज वी डू नॉट नो हाउ टू यूज देम in practical English language journey. Now here, let me tell you, grammar is extremely important, but for speaking, grammar is not needed. Yes, when you are in the process of practicing English language, and if you are the one who's struggling to learn grammar, it's fine. You can speak fluent English without knowing grammar. Yes, trust me. And today's video is all about that. Because you know what, native speakers of English language, they also make mistakes, and but they still, because let me tell you, native speakers of English language, they also make mistakes, but they do keep speaking in English language. Then why don't you? It's fine if you're making mistakes, but speak in English if you really want to get a command on this global language. And understand this and remember one thing, if you are making mistakes with confidence, then trust me, you are doing better than the people who are silent, who remain silent, they don't speak up. So you are doing better than that. Then speak and be a fluent speaker. So today I'm going to tell you 5 techniques that you can use to speak English fluently where no grammar is needed. Yes. So hello everyone, my name is Dr. Shruti, your English coach and a personality development coach as well, because my purpose is not only to elevate your English language skills, but definitely to make you a better personality. And today's video, I'm going to teach you that how you can be a confident, fluent and natural speaker of English language without memorizing the tenses, preposition, clauses, conjunctions and whatsoever the cases of English grammar. So ready to break your English free from grammar anxiety? So let's get started. So I've already told you that there are going to be 5 techniques that I'm going to mention in today's video. So let me break down those 5 techniques. The first one is the starters. Yes, the starters. Like whenever we have our meal, we start with starters. So similarly, in English language, you also have the starters. Then fluency rituals. Then think in English. And for the last 2 ones, you need to keep this video watching. So let's start with the first technique, that is master your starters. See, the starters always help you to start any conversation, right? So for that, what you need to do, you just need to learn the phrases which can help you to start or initiate any conversation, because we generally feel anxious whenever we are in the conversation and we do not know how to start. When you use these starters or the phrases, it will help you to get your conversation ahead. At least आप start तो करेंगे, आप initiate तो करेंगे. आधे से ज़्यादा time हम इसलिए initiate नहीं करते कि पहला sentence क्या बोले. What should be the first sentence? And that first sentence, अगर वो आपको first sentence पता है ना, then I'm telling you, it will help you to continue with the rest of the sentences. So these are the useful starters that you can use in your conversation. For example, from my point of view, like if you want to say something from your own perspective, you can use this starter. Same if I'm being honest, like when you want to share your information honestly, you can use this starter. Then to be frank, again, in the most straightforward manner जो आप बोल सकते हैं, तो आप उस phrase को use कर सकते हैं. Then as far as I know, what I mean is, let me broach this topic. So let me broach मतलब किसी बात की शुरुआत करना, किसी बात को छेड़ना. So let me broach the topic. So here are some useful starters that you can use to start any conversation. And एक बार use तो करके देखो. Once you get habituated with these phrases, it will help you a lot in any of the conversation. For example, somebody is telling you that, you know what, these days the pollution is getting really bad. So what you can say, like if you want to say something, you can say, मतलब आप अपनी सोच बताना चाहते हैं, you can say, yes, from my point of view, Pollution is one of the biggest threats that we face today. Just see, you have just initiated the conversation with the first sentence. तो ये जो first sentences और starters आपको हमेशा याद रहेंगे, तो एटलीस्ट आप अपनी बात तो कह पाएंगे. कितनी बार वो फर्स्ट सेंटेंस के चक्कर में ही हम बात को शुरू नहीं कर पाते हैं. लेट मी टेल यू वन fluency tip for this starter game. Then you can stretch your ideas with the structure of firstly, secondly, thirdly. Like firstly you, like from my point of view, and now you want to, like आपने बोला, सामने वाले ने कुछ बोला, तो आप बोलेंगे secondly I would like to say, मतलब दूसरी बार मैं कहना चाहता हूँ. once आपने बोला, सामने वाले ने बोला, now you can say thirdly I would like to say. So firstly, secondly, thirdly is the fluency tip that you can use in the form of starters. Moving to the next technique, that is daily fluency rituals. Yes, you need to perform these rituals. अपनी भी तो अपन कोई आदत बनाते हैं, जब जो हमारी रोज की आदत होती है, वी परफॉर्म दैट आदतें, राइट. हम उन आदतों को परफॉर्म करते हैं जिससे कि आपको अच्छा लगता है. सिमिलरली, इफ यू रियली वांट टू वर्क ऑन इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज स्किल्स, देन यू नीड टू फॉलो दीज फ्लुएंसी रिचुअल्स. And you know what, I'm going to make a different video, like a detailed video on these rituals, but for now let me tell you two fluency rituals. The first one is talk to mirror. Yes, for this you need to give your 5 minutes daily to the mirror. Everyone loves mirror. जब मिरर के सामने जाते हो, शीशे के सामने जाते हो, बहुत अच्छा लगता है ना, because you want to look yourself at your best. ठीक है, जब हम मिरर के सामने जाते हैं, वी सी आवर सेल्फ, वी सी आवर स्ट्रेंथ एंड वी सी आवर ड्रॉबैक्स एज वेल. सो मिरर इज योर बेस्ट कंपेनियन व्हेन इट कम्स टू एनीथिंग इन टर्म्स ऑफ योर इम्प्रूवमेंट. सो गो talk to yourself in the mirror and say, like, you can talk about anything. You can talk about yourself, you can talk about your strength, you can talk about your drawbacks, you can talk about your dreams, your goals, you can talk about your family, you can talk about your friends, you can talk about anybody. Make your mirror your friend. Practice it daily. Describe anything and watch yourself, that whether you are making any mistake or not. And trust me, you know that whether you are making mistakes or not. And when you know that you are making mistakes, correct those mistakes right away. And for that, you can use the starters as well. Second ritual is voice note. Yes, voice note is extremely important. You just need to take your phone, click on that voice recorder, and again, whatever you are doing, the same ritual, like whatever you are doing with mirror, the same thing you need to do it with your voice note. With voice note, what is the plus point? That everything will be recorded, so it will be very easy for you to point out your strength and your mistakes as well. And again, you need to just give 5 minutes to your voice note. And when you will follow these rituals, it will improve your articulation, your natural stress on each and every word, at the same time overall fluency. In short, you will sound more like a English language speaker rather than a person who is grammatically robot. Next is think in English. Yes, you need to think in English. You are not supposed to translate your everything, like whatever you are seeing around you, you are not supposed to translate it into like word to word. You just need to think in English. Instead of saying मैं मार्केट जा रही हूँ, तो आप उसको ऐसे बोलें, मैं मार्केट जा रही हूँ, I जा रही हूँ, तो going नहीं होगा, I am going to the market. Or you can say I'll just head to the market. Yes, yeah. So the third technique is that think in English. Yes, train your brain to think in English, not translating. Yes, what do we do generally when we want to learn English? हम हर चीज को translate करते हैं word to word. Please stop doing that, because translation never helps you to learn English correctly and fluently. So instead of saying like मैं market जा रही हूँ, I'm going to the market, right? Instead of saying, you can say I'll just head to the market. Head मतलब moving towards a certain direction. So train your brain in certain way. And how नाउ द क्वेश्चन कम्स कि हम सोचे कैसे इंग्लिश में, रोज डेली बेसिस पर हम कैसे सोच सकते हैं. यू नीड टू बिल्ड दिस हैबिट, लेट मी टेल यू. एंड हाउ यू कैन डू दैट? यू स्टार्ट डिस्क्राइबिंग द थिंग्स अराउंड यू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, like this is the curtain, okay, this is the bed, this is the bed sheet, and you describe your daily activity as well, like when you get out of your bed. मतलब बिस्तर से उठते हैं जब सुबह, तो उसको हम इंग्लिश में बोलते हैं get out. Okay, so I get out of my bed at 7 a.m. and then I brush my teeth, I just get freshen up. So this is your daily activity. Describe, start narrating your day. And this is how, once you will do it, you will start thinking English. Okay, इस activity को मैं English में कैसे बोलूंगा या बोलूंगी. So this will help you to speak your thoughts out in loud. And remember that you are not supposed to be perfect when you're describing the things and wherever you are stuck कि अरे यार इस एक्टिविटी को मैं कैसे बोलूंगा, अभी तो मेरे पास नहीं है, like there is a watch, okay, अपनी जो रिस्ट वॉच होती है उस रिस्ट वॉच को जब रिस्ट वॉच अपनी बंद हो जाती है, फॉर एग्जांपल सेल जो है, सेल खत्म हो गया रिस्ट वॉच का, तो इसको अपन इंग्लिश में कैसे बोलेंगे? दिस इज योर डेली एक्टिविटी, नाउ यू नीड टू से दिस थिंग टू योर फ्रेंड, हाउ यू विल से इट कि आपकी जो रिस्ट वॉच की बैटरी खत्म हो गई है, सो द बैटरी इज आउट ऑफ ऑर्डर, राइट, माई रिस्ट वॉच इज नॉट वर्किंग, बट इज नॉट वर्किंग के बहुत सारे पर्सपेक्टिव होते हैं, पर्टिकुलरली हमें बताना है कि हमारी सेल खत्म हो गई है, सो द सेल ऑफ माई रिस्ट वॉच इज आउट ऑफ ऑर्डर, आई नीड टू गेट अ न्यू वन, सो दिस इज द डेली एक्टिविटी. नाउ यू आर थिंकिंग इन इंग्लिश, यू आर नॉट ट्रांसलेटिंग. और जब हम इसको ट्रांसलेट करते हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल सेल खत्म हो गई है, तो ऐसे नहीं बोलेंगे ना द सेल इज डेड, दैट इज नॉट द राइट वे, सो you need to think in English. Now moving to the fourth ritual that I already talked about, using chunks. Yes, instead of learning English word by word, use the chunks in English language skills. For example, make a decision. I didn't see that coming. It means when you talk about a surprise. Let's roll. It means let's go. So these are some of the chunks. Though I have already uploaded one video on this. You can find the link of that video here. I'm going to put the link. Do watch it. Like एक डिटेल मैंने वीडियो बनाया किस तरीके से आप चंक्स को यूज कर सकते हैं, तो यूज दिस टेक्निक एज वेल. एंड द लास्ट टेक्निक इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वन, दैट फ्लुएंसी इज नॉट अ परफेक्शन. प्लीज रिमेंबर दैट पॉइंट. फ्लुएंसी इज नॉट ऑल अबाउट knowing all the grammar rules. It's about connection, not correction. It's about being understood, not being perfect. Understand? Everyone makes mistakes. So there is no worry if you are making mistakes as well. Instead of that, start speaking, start learning, and start being a fluent speaker. So do let in the comment section below that which technique did you find the most attractive, and do let me know your thoughts as well on these 5 techniques. Yeah, मैंने एक ही वीडियो में आपको इतनी सारी टेक्निक्स बता दी हैं. So what are your views on these techniques? Do let me in the comment section below, and definitely I'll see you in the next video with more learning. Bye.